The sun rose bright into a nice clear sky and spread its soft pastel light to the mountains off to the west. It was a lot brighter than it had been, but some of the previous day's fog still lingered. Over here at Harrington and in the Arrowwood Creek Valley, the remnants of the fog were still hanging tough. But it was clear again up on the ridge to the east, and the sky above was bright and blue. But I kept rolling in and out of patches of fog as I continued east. And finally ended up in the fog again over at McGregor Lake. The wind had picked up here and was blowing the fog banks around, but underneath that wind noise there was another sound that I couldn't quite place. It sounded like machinery working. It was kind of, well, not kind of, it was downright annoying. I continued around the lake and found these geese feeding in a field by Milo. Canada geese mostly, even a few snow geese. But it wasn't until I got to the sunny side that I figured out what the sound was. It wasn't machinery, it was the ice on the lake. Pushed by the wind, the chunks were grinding against each other and along the shore. Mystery solved. No more fog on this side of the lake, but there was smoke from canola stubble being burned. It was just a few piles and well under control. But back on the west side of the lake, fog again. This time, a little bit thicker. And now it was accompanied by a pretty nasty north wind. There hadn't been much frost in the foggy areas I'd been to before, but now you could almost watch those crystals grow. They were starting to coat everything, even the barbs on the barbed wire fences. The fog had returned, and at least for the day, it was here to stay. But even if it was cold and nasty and windy, at least it looked kind of pretty. And you know that because this is good old southern Alberta, it ain't gonna last. Yeah, things might get a little fogged up once in a while, but that Alberta sunshine, it always returns.